What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon53. Man, I'm back again, man. Listen, man, I got some comments on a few of my videos where I was speaking about different stuff, you know what I'm saying, that was going on with me out there in them streets. And I spoke on one of the cars I used to have back in the day. Then it was nicknamed the Deathmobile. I told y'all in my other video, it was nicknamed the Deathmobile. It was one of my favorite cars. Now, I've had several cars throughout my lifetime, but this one right here held a special place in my heart. Because it was a part of so much that was going on with me back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And it was a part of me and the homie Crazy Ray, because we was always in it together. You know what I'm saying? Always in it together. A few times. Of course, if the homie at home sleep or something, or with his girl, I'm out and about, doing my thug thizzle, which I was doing every day, all day back then. You know what I'm saying? It was with me, and it was a part of my persona. Back in the day, man, homies used to, homies used to call me Robo Banger. Now, of course, I said, Robo Banger, what the heck? Okay. Now, remember you had that old show, Robo Cop, you know what I'm saying, where the dude got hit up and all that, and they made him half machine, and the other half was man, but he was diligent about what he was about. He was diligent about what he was doing with his police stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, that was me in a certain way, but I was on the other end of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Homies just like, man, oh man, shoot, hey, here come Robo Banger. Here come Robo Banger. That was me, Robo Banger, because it's like I was half man, half machine, and I was diligent 1000% about what I was about back then. And what I was about back then was gangbanging. That was just me. I'm not like that now, but that was me back then. You know what I'm saying? And they would always say, every set had at least one of my kind. Yeah, every set had at least one of my kind. But now I ain't gonna even lie though, y'all. Me personally, I find that hard to believe, because boy, I was a cut above back in the day, in my prime, in my time, when I was about what I was about, doing what I was doing. Whew. Boy, you had to go far and beyond to find a me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Robo Banger. And anyway, it's just like how back during the cowboy days, you know what I'm saying, all the great Western gunfighters and cowboys and all of them, they had their trusty horse. It's just like the Lone Ranger. When the Lone Ranger, he had his trusty horse. What was the name of it? Silver. Hi-yo, Silver, away. His horse. He was able to talk to his horse. His horse would help him. His horse was always there to support him and give him a ride and get the Lone Ranger where he needed to be. Well, that's how me and the Deathmobile was, y'all. The Deathmobile was always there for the little bit of time that I was on the streets with it. It was always there for me. It was always there with me. You know what I'm saying? Never let me down. Protected me. Took a heck of a beating, protected me though. And was just always there for me, man. It was always there for me. And me and this car got so much history and so much meaning for each other. It was a trip. And of course, Swirl Crazy Ray in there too, because he was with the dumb. You know what I'm saying? Right along with me. He was just smooth with it. You know what I'm saying? I was reckless with it. He was smooth with it. Salt and pepper, man. We balanced each other out. Boy, I miss my homie, boy. But anyway, yeah, the Deathmobile. So I've mentioned the Deathmobile a few times in my past videos, and a lot of people want to know about it. And I told you, okay, it was a 1976 Buick LeSabre. You know what I'm saying? That was my get around. That was my thing, man. That was my hoopty. It was my steed. It was my iron chariot. It was my steel horse. On a steel horse I ride, 'cause I'm wanted, wanted, dead or alive. Wanted, wanted, dead or alive. Boom. Now, I know some of y'all, see, that's some white boy music. That's white boy music right there. Y'all might not remember that. You know what I'm saying? But that was from back in the day, though. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, the car, let me see. Man, I tell y'all a lot of stories, and a lot of dudes like, dang, Tune, you was in a lot of shootouts back in the day, and this, and this. Yeah, I was, because I would go where I want to go, do what I want to do, and whoever didn't like it and whoever was the enemy, be dang, because I'm here. You know what I'm saying? That's how my mind works. When you young, you wild, and you reckless. You know what I'm saying? You super reckless. You don't care. You got that heat. You figure you can fade the world. That's how my mind worked. Man, it was me, my car, and my heat, and Crazy Ray, and we can fade the world. And we faded the world. Our world, which was, which was Southern California. Hey, man. We was like Candyman. You say our name 3 times. We was coming. We was coming, man. Simple as that. Man, this ain't no lie. My car had been shot up 11 times. So when y'all hear me talk about them shootouts and this, and this, my car had been shot up 11 different times, man. No cap. 11 different times this car had been shot up. It got to the point where I told y'all go back in some of my old videos, put them together, you'll see. Boom. When I told y'all after about the 3rd or 4th time it got shot up, I stopped even taking the bullet holes out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even worry about the bullet holes no more. No, none of that. Just bump it. Leave me in there. You know what I'm saying? Because at first I get them bondoed up, car painted, bondoed up, car painted. But after a while, man, so many dudes was at my throat. I was like, bump it. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. Man, this ain't no lie. I'm going to run them all to you. The bounty hunter shot my car up once. The villains shot my car up once. The Swans shot my car up twice. The West Side Pyru shot it up once. The Crenshaw Mafia shot it up once. The Inglewood families shot it up once. The 9-0 neighborhoods shot it up once. And it was shot up 3 different times, and I don't know who it was. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, it was to the point, man, me and Ray stopped at a red light, man, but the music was bumping. And a K4 Blazer, big Blazer, pull up on the side, and they start dumping down into the car through the top. And I don't know who it was. I don't know to this day. I don't know who that was, y'all. And my music was playing so loud. The only reason I knew that somebody was shooting, because when it came through the top, it hit the steering wheel. I'm like, dang, cuz, what? Punched out. Now, anybody that was in that life back in that time, man, back in them 80s, man, if you was about that life, you knew how to drive in L.A. L.A. is a lot different now. They got, the streets are like going down Avalon. Avalon used to be like 2-3 lanes going this way, 2-3 lanes going this way. It ain't like that no more, y'all. They done messed it up. They done messed my city up, man. Y'all don't know why. But anyway, it's 1 lane going this way, 1 lane going that way. Now, back in the day, no. We used to ride that gutter lane. Y'all know what riding the gutter lane is. Riding the gutter lane is really riding the turning lane. You want to ride that turning lane because in case an enemy got on you and started airing you out, you want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, bust that right and get on. You know what I'm saying? And you knew certain areas, you knew just run the light. Either you're going to run the light or you're going to make sure you don't get caught at that light. You know what I'm saying? Now, we used to travel a lot from South Park to the Avalon Gardens. So that's going from 51st Street straight down Avalon all the way to 88th Street to the projects, to the Gardens. Now, we was up and down Avalon all day, back and forth, all day back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth. So, back then, it was on hot and heavy with the Swans back then. And we knew their cars, they knew our cars. And man, if they was able to catch my car at one of those lights, like right there on man, like 79th, 83rd, you know what I'm saying? Right up in there, they was gonna get off on it. Cause they knew my car, you know what I'm saying? They knew that car. They knew it was an Avalon in that car. They had a reason to know. I'll just leave it at that. They had a reason to know back then. But anyway, so you know what I'm saying? They done took numerous pot shots at my car. But as far as just hitting it up, they got it twice. I remember the first time they got it, young dude named Eminem from Swan. I don't know if he was from 84 or 80. He was from one of them though. But yeah, I remember Eminem pulled up right on the side of me. and aired me out. You know what I'm saying? Aired out. Hey, I end up being in prison with him, man. And I remember asking him about it. I'm like, man, you remember, you know what I'm saying? You know them type things you do. We in prison now, so we can't really trip what happened on the street. But I told him about it. I said, man, you remember this car? Woo, 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 woo. And he admitted, he like, yeah. I say, man, that was me. What? Yeah, man. Eminem was a real small dude. He looked at me like, I don't know, man. It happened on the street. It is what it is. That's how I go. But yeah, man, and I told you, you know what I'm saying? Of course, now luckily when the bounty hunters got it, I wasn't in it. We was right there on 116th and Avalon, and they came through. My car took a little beating that time. And of course, and I was just so happened, I was just telling you about the time when the West Side Pyru shot, when I was going to get the music put in it at Mr. C's right there on Rosecrans in Normandy, But anyway, bunch of times. Like the 3 unknown times, man, look, at a gas station. Dude aired me and Crazy Ray out at a gas station, man. And I'm like, dang, boom. But now look, here go a quick little a picture. Now, of course, that's a picture of a 76 Buick LeSabre on the cover. But now here go another quick little video of going around one of them so you can really see how it looked on the inside, and you can really just check it out. You know what I'm saying? You can check it out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all check this out. That was it, y'all. That was my car. That was the Deathmobile. Of course, it was a different color. Of course, it was a different color. But this is the identical version of what I was driving when I was telling y'all about the Deathmobile, the infamous Deathmobile, the cartoon and Crazy Ray car. Yeah, so anyway, that's a little quick video of what, one of them look like. Of course, my rims on my tires were a little bit different from what you seeing on there. But, oh yeah, and I know y'all gonna comment on, Toon, you breathing on the, you know what I'm saying? Cause I didn't play any music. But of course, a lot of people say, man, Toon, you breathing real hard. You're not in shape. Yeah, okay. Anyway, when you film it, and the camera's that close to you, man, my phone can pick my breathing up now, but I probably do breathe a little bit hard, but it ain't no thing, no. But yeah, man, that's how That's how that was back then, man. I miss it. I don't know what happened to it. Man, I was messing with a girl one time, man. She was an older female. Matter of fact, she used to be my babysitter. I think I spoke on it in an old video too. Girl used to be my babysitter, man, and I end up running to her years and years later. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no grown man now. And she like, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, Robin? She like, yeah. I'm like, what? And went to talk to her, got at her. And I remember I started messing with her, started fooling with her. And I ended up going to jail for something. And she had the car. And I don't know what she did with that car. Me and her ended up falling out. I sent my sister to get my car back from her, but she couldn't get the car back. Old girl went to bucking and something happened. I said, don't even trip. I'll deal with it when I get out. I ain't never seen her again. When I seen her again, that was in the 80s. When I seen her again was in 2018, I think. I seen her again at my mama's funeral. Yep, at my mama's funeral. Yeah, that's when I seen her again. Ooh, she got old. Ooh, she don't look the same as she did back then, boy. But anyway, man, yeah, I just try to, let show y'all that a little bit, man. And so, you have a little bit of imagination in your mind of back in the day, man, seeing me and Ray, you know what I'm saying, pull up in that thing, bumping that LA Dream Team, you know what I'm saying? Or that computer love, man, we used to come floating through. I've been searching for someone who can share that AG love with 3. But yeah, man, y'all know how it was back then, man. You know what I'm saying? I be reminiscing about that time, man. My time is over with, y'all. I'm a relic. You know what I'm saying? The way things was when I came up, they are no longer that way again, man. But just believe you me, what they got going on now, the golden years of banging, man, was the 1980s, man. Those were the years that people want to make songs about us. They want to make the movies about us. They wanted to write the books about us. When we was revered everywhere and from state to state, they was like, man, them boys in LA, man, them Cali boys, them boys in Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? From us back then, man, the shenanigans and the stunts that we was pulling back then, that was what put South Central LA on the map, man. When I say South Central LA, I'm encompassing all Southern Cali, from LA all the way to Dago. You know what I'm saying? Compton, Watts, Gardena, Inglewood, Pomona, Carson. You know what I'm saying? All of it. Pasadena, everything. Paramount, everything in Southern Cali, man. We was about that life back then, y'all. Them days gone though, man. But it's all right though, man. So look, man, I'm gonna leave y'all with that one, man. And y'all stay with me, man. Y'all rock with me, man. And y'all go over there to my other channel, man, The Village Storyteller. The Village Storyteller. And y'all check me out, man. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man. Peace. I'm out.